Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Louisa. Welcome back, guys. How are you? How's your Monday evening? I hope you're doing great because I'm doing amazing. I fixed my hair finally. Look at that, guys. Luxurious. I feel fresh. I wanted to cut it so short, shorter than this, because I have never relaxed my hair in all my life. And last year, at the end of last year, that's when I just decided, well, at the beginning of last year, I just decided to start relaxing my hair. And it was not an easy journey because I was always a natural girly. And to learn about relaxed hair is a bit tricky because it's completely opposite to what natural hair is. But I did it. My hair doctor, as I call her, told me a little bit of some tips and tricks to maintain my hair because I need to tune my thinking about relaxed hair and natural hair. It's completely different. So I have to flip my thinking, I have to flip my products, I have to flip everything so that I can just concentrate now on relaxed hair. And that's what I did today. That's the one of the biggest thing I did today was to change this. But guys, I wanted to talk about something today. Sometimes we find it very difficult to go on with life if things are not aligning or things are not going your way. We find it difficult, and we find it difficult to stay positive and put ourselves back. When something happens in your life, like there's something that shakes your life, let's say bad news, let's say something that happened, let's say a difficult day at work that you don't want to talk about, just things when something shakes your life at a particular moment, and the only way you've got to do is think negative or go into the negative path. That's when I think about it and I'm like, if something happens in your life and the only way you've got to go is down at the bottom and start being negative and start being depressed and stressed, how do you bring yourself out of that? How? Because sometimes in my life, I'm very positive. I'm a very positive person. But when something shakes you, you tend to go lower and it's very difficult to pick yourself up and come back. So my question is, how do you pick yourself up to come back to your regulated self, your centered self? That is what I'm trying to think now. Because sometimes life can beat you up in ways that you cannot explain, and when it does, it shakes you and it pushes you down to the bottom and you hide again. It's like we always go into hiding when something happens. You open the closet door, you get in and you shut yourself out because you are scared. You are scared that whatever you know or you did or the thing that is around you, you're scared that it might be real. But honestly, it might not. It might not be real. Or it might not even be happening. Sometimes we flip into a fight or flight mode where you go into the closet and hide and forget that you can ground yourself at that moment and tell yourself that you will be okay. I'm trying to find a way, not really try. I want to find a way where I can get myself up every time I find myself in the closet. When you find yourself in the closet, something happened, something scary, something that you don't want to think about or talk about, you run fast. You in your mind, you run into the corner that feels safe, which is the scared part. You walk into the closet, you shut the door, and you don't come out at all. You don't come out. That is the sad part. And to learn how to get yourself out of that, I think that is a good thing that we should learn. Maybe today, right? So what I'm doing now is telling myself it's okay. Everything is all right. Everything is going on great. I am all right. I am peaceful, and there's nothing that's going to happen. It's just a situation, and the situation, well, the fire is already out. What else? You're going to hide in the closet and choke to death? No. You got to get out of the closet. The fire's already out. Go outside as they put out the fire. Who's going to put out the fire? You have to put out the fire sometimes. Or if you're not going to put out the fire yourself, let other people put out the fire. Because you cannot be the person to do it at that moment. Because, well, you are in the closet already and you are choking. So when you're choking in the closet, you need time to breathe and find your center. So that's what I think we should do. I believe we should do. That is for me. I don't know about you. Think about those moments that you feel that something happens and you're pushed back to the closet or to your hiding place in your mind, or to the point where you cannot let go and be yourself. Think about those moments. What do? How do you get yourself out? Getting yourself out is the best way you can deal with a stressful situation, because when situations are stressful, you get so stressed, and in the midst of being stressed, you can't think. You hide. And hiding is difficult, guys. It is very hard. Anyways, that was the word for today. But I am gonna ask you, how was your day? How was your beautiful Monday? And if there's nothing good that happened today, I hope you find something amazing, either waking up or anything, something that was amazing for you today. I hope you did. I hope you think about it right now and find it, right? So I believe that something amazing is gonna happen to me today. What good thing happened to me today? The best thing that happened to me today is fixing my hair. Honestly, it was rusty. It was really rusty and it was so bad. And after fixing it, I feel like I was saved. I was taken out of a ditch somewhere, because it was killing me. Just combing through it, it was killing me. But after I went to my hair doctor and they treated me, I feel so much good. I feel so much better. So much better. So the good thing that happened to me today is that I fixed my hair. Another good thing that happened to me today is, we found a place where we can buy traditional meat. Well, not really traditional, where you can buy meats like goat meat, beef, like the fresh ones that are ready to go, that you can stew or whatever, because sometimes I don't trust grocery store meat. So you want a place where they sell fresh meat, and we found one today, and I found goat meat. It's very difficult to find goat meat, I believe, especially in the stores. It's very difficult. So I found goat meat and I'm so happy. I found goat meat. Another good thing that happened to me today, I got the news that my dad is doing better after a long struggle for 2 weeks. So I got the news that he's doing better today. I got the news that my dad is doing better. Gratitudes. I am grateful for good health, not for me only, but for the people around me. I'm grateful for good health. I am grateful for good What else am I grateful for? I am grateful for friends who I call when I need them, especially in a situation like how my hair was. I'm grateful for those friends who pick me up when I'm really down and my hair was making me feel so down, and now it is like this again, and I'm so happy because I was in the trenches, guys. I was in the trenches. So I'm grateful for my friend for getting me out of the situation that I was in. Grateful for my friend for doing my hair. I am also grateful for the weather today. Honestly, I am. I know I am. The weather was good today. Nothing much happened. It was just quiet and the weather was just calm. So I'm grateful for the weather. I am grateful for the weather. Guys, for tomorrow, so today is January 12th, I believe that something amazing is going to happen to me tomorrow. What good thing happened to me today? So guys, this is for tomorrow. What good thing will happen to you tomorrow? Tonight, as you go to sleep, think about the good moments. Think about anything good. Sometimes we have so many negativity surrounding us that we forget we can just be positive. Honestly, why is it so difficult to stick on being positive? Why is the negativity so strong than the positive? The energy that we put on being negative, oh my goodness. Can we just channel it? We channel it to be positive every time. Well, that's why we're here every day. I do this every day because I want to channel myself to be positive every single day. Can you imagine if you can just live positively every day? Of course, there's those moments that there are negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative situations. If there are negative things in your life, acknowledge them. Know that they're there. Know that those things are there. It is a negative feeling. It's here. I put it here with me, next to me. And then I counteract it with a positive feeling or a positive thing on this side. And I see, if I concentrate in this too much, this negative thing that is weighing me down so much, can I just switch it to this one and see what I can do? If this one is weighing me down so much, this one could actually lift me up, right? Why is it so easy to concentrate on this one and being weighed down or pressed and pressed? Why is it so easy to concentrate here and not concentrate on this side where it's positive and you can be lifted up? Why? It's human nature, I guess. And human nature, you have to change it. You have to convince a human being here to change everything. Psychology. So, honestly, we can just change it. Just flip it and change it and decide to be positive. If you're here every day on this channel, that's what we're learning every day. To become positive, to think positive, and to spit out all the positive energy. If you're here every day, we only want to think about the positive. And we want to acknowledge that here, there is a negative. And here, there is a positive that counteracts the negative, which is weighing me down so that the positive can lift me up. Okay, guys? Okay, join me every day so you can learn how to be positive every single time and acknowledge that there are negative moments and negative things in my life and use that to get a positive moment and feeling that counteracts that negative moment, so that this negative moment that's weighing you down can be lifted up by this positive moment to lift you up. Okay, guys? Until tomorrow, I'm your host, Louisa. I'll see you tomorrow. But please like, subscribe, and follow. Also comment, guys. Just comment, okay? Anything. Say hi. Thank you to that person who has started commenting in my video. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I appreciate all of you who are watching, okay? With love and solidarity, guys. Ciao.